Zebec Network will be holding a Twitter space on the 2nd of December 2025. It is a special Twitter space with NatPay and Asia HCM. They will be discussing a lot of things, including Zebec's latest integration with NatPay and how modern payroll rails are upgrading across TradeFi as stablecoin becomes mainstream. So the date for this special Twitter space is December 2nd, 2025. Time is 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. CET time. And they are going to be holding this space with their team and also the team from the other partners. So feel free to set a timer to join the space. Zebec has been added to the Bloomberg Galaxy DeFi Index, now one of the 23 assets selected from across the entire DeFi ecosystem, which is massive for Zbcn if you ask me. So feel free to go through this to bring yourself up to speed. I believe this is a bullish development for Zebec Network, and if you're paying attention to Zebec Network price already, we are currently trading around 0.0034, left with 6 days and 27 minutes, left with 6 hours and 27 minutes until this current daily candle comes to an end. So like I said in the previous analysis, I was expecting Zbcn to tap into this territory. I specifically told you guys, Zbcn, the moment Zbcn is tapping into this territory, we should expect a bounce to the upside. So what really happened, fortunate for us, when Zbcn tapped into this territory, as you can see, we tapped precisely into this territory, got a bounce to the upside, smashed the resistance, invalidated the resistance immediately, which was previously the support, flipped it into, okay, we are here to like actually retest it as support. We've let a lot of inefficiencies behind, like a massive fair value gap behind. So if care is not taken, Zbcn in the short term might want to retrace back down to fill that fair value gap we've left behind, fill the fair value gap, properly retest this zone as support before sending aggressively to the upside. You understand? That is what I'm expecting to happen for Zbcn. So fingers crossed, let's see how it goes. I won't be surprised if we start seeing a correction, a healthy correction on the price of Zbcn, since we've already successfully since we've already broken above the 0.0026 level already. So in the long run, I believe Zbcn is a multi-billion-dollar project. It can easily run into tens of billions and even hundreds of billions of dollars of market cap in the long run. So as always, my name is Isaac. If you're here to like this Zbcn video, smash the like button, destroy the like button. This chart have been able to successfully time some of the major market cycle top, bottom, and crash in the financial market. Now, this chart was created by Samuel Benner. I believe some of you have seen this chart already. You've come across this chart. The creator of this chart was called Samuel Benner, who was a farmer from the 1870s. He wanted to understand how market cycle worked, and in 1875 he published a book forecasting business and commodity prices. He identified years of panic and also years of good time, years of hard time. According to this Benner cycle chart, he's predicting that the market cycle top should come into play in 2026. Now, if this is happening, and also considering quantitative tightening is coming to an end December this year, 2025, because the last time quantitative tightening came to an end August 1st, 2019, the altcoin market exploded. The chart I'm currently on is the orders against the BTC pair chart on the monthly time frame. Before we proceed in this video, if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, don't forget to hit the subscription button, turn on the bell icon to get notified each time I drop new video. If you're yet to like this video, smash the like button, hit the like button, destroy the like button, share this video with your friends and family. Let's proceed. And the blue line you're currently seeing is the Fed balance sheet, and also the indicator, the red and blue indicators you're seeing is the period of quantitative tightening and quantitative easing. Now, for those that don't know what the quantitative tightening period is, so the quantitative tightening period is a period when liquidity is being sucked aggressively from the market in tens and hundreds of billions of dollars. And the quantitative easing period, which is the blue period you're seeing right here, is the period when liquidity is being injected aggressively into the financial market. That is when financial market explode. And if you're paying attention, the altcoin market literally went wide, literally shot to the moon the moment quantitative easing began. You get the quantitative easing phase is the phase where the Federal Reserve turn on the money printers, and this is the phase where interest rate is very, very low. You understand, reduced to almost nothing. You get. So if you're paying attention, the current quantitative tightening phase we are in began in the last bear market, which was June 1st, 2022, and is still currently ongoing. As a matter of fact, this has been the longest quantitative tightening so far for the entire cryptocurrency market, because this current quantitative tightening phase, which began in June 1st, 2022 bear market and has lasted for more than 3 years. The last quantitative tightening the altcoin experience happened between October 1st, 2017 all the way to August 1st, 2019, and it lasted for less than 2 years. You understand? So if you ask me, the current quantitative tightening has more than doubled the previous quantitative tightening. And the last time this quantitative tightening came to an end, the altcoin market exploded in price to the upside. So if the quantitative tightening is coming to an end once again in December this year, 2025, then we should be expecting the altcoin market to explode into Q1 2026. And if that is happening, that is to say the banner chart is once again calling the market cycle top precisely. The altcoin market, as you guys already know, has been in a downtrend since the last market cycle, since 2022 bear market. That is to say, BTC has been the only asset in the entire crypto space that have been going against the quantitative tightening. And I believe it as a result of the, the BTC ETF that came into play in this market cycle. That was what saved BTC from this calamity altcoins are currently facing and currently going through. So if you're considering the prediction from the banner chart and also considering the historic price movement and pattern of when quantitative tightening comes to an end, it is signaling that altcoins are likely to bottom this Q4 2025 and then rally into 2026. Now, if you are also considering the BTC dominance chart, you will notice every cycle, the BTC dominance usually dumps aggressively, sending altcoin market to the moon, sending our altcoin back to the Mars. Like, this is the phase where life-changing profits are made. But that hasn't happened in this market cycle. It hasn't happened. We've waited for the BTC dominance to correct. It hasn't corrected. If you're paying attention, the exact pattern that happened in 2017 market cycle happened in 2021. And when that happened, altcoin market exploded. So the moment you start seeing the BTC dominance crashed aggressively and you see BTC price either consolidating or pumping little gradually to the upside, then altcoin market is going to explode. Now, to be on the safer side, it will be best for you to take massive profit the moment the BTC dominance chart drops to the 45, 44, 40% level in order to be on the safer side. So we are expecting the BTC dominance crash. And if you're also paying attention to this BTC chart on the weekly time frame, we have to talk about this as well. Let's not sweep this pattern under the carpet. BTC price has unfortunately closed 2 weekly candles below this 50 exponential moving average, which is a bearish sign, because the last time that happened, we consolidated under the 50 exponential moving average on the weekly time frame, then pumped to the upside, tapped into it, and then rejected, ran into the bear market of 2022. Now, I think same pattern just flashed, and if this pattern is about to repeat herself, then we are likely to consolidate, BTC pump a little bit to the upside, maybe to around $109,000 before retracing further to the downside. So this chart is totally the opposite of the banner chart we just talked about, and also the opposite of the quantitative tightening coming to an end, which is likely to usher liquidity into the entire risk asset market. So if you're comparing the technicals on BTC and also the macro indicators from the quantitative tightening banner chart and whatsoever, you notice the technical analysis on BTC price is pointing to a whole different direction when compared to the macro event we are expecting. If you're paying attention to this BTC liquidation heat map on the 6-month time frame, you would notice we've been talking about this liquidation heat map ever since BTC was still trading above 100k market cap. So the liquidation to the downside, which we spoke about all the way to 80k, has been cleared. So there's no liquidation. There's no liquidity below the current price of BTC. That is signaling we should start making preparation to clear the liquidity to the upside around between $127,000 all the way to 140k for BTC. So fingers crossed, let's see how it goes. If you're here to like this video, please smash the like button, destroy the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. My name is Isaac. Peace out.